Shabbat shalom, my people, and you're welcome to the Shabbat of this morning. The Parashot that we are going to discuss about this morning is Parashot, Mattot, and Masei. And this morning, I subtitle this Parashot as a search of the truth. A search of the truth. So, but my first question would be, what is the truth? Why are we searching for it? Why do we search for the truth? Everybody is searching. I want the truth. I want the truth. I want to seek the truth. I want to know the truth. I want to understand the truth. But my next question will be this: if you hear the truth, are you able to stand the truth? You are searching. Okay, good. We're all searching for the truth. Want to understand the truth. Want to know the truth. I want to hear the truth. I want to stand for the truth. If you see the truth, if you hear the truth, can you stand? It's a different thing, eh? Your people are eager to say, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want that. But when they get, can they stand it? Can they withstand what they hear or what they see? And that is why you see the government saying we have a secret. Because the people are not yet ready for the truth. Because when we tell them the truth, they do what? It's a chaos. And so the government, they don't want to tell you the truth because they don't need chaos in the society. So therefore, only the few of them understand what the truth is. And they keep it for themselves. And they tell the truth, pass it to their children. And thereby, they are becoming the head. You will never reach to that level. Only them and their family. So now, I repeat again. The Torah is telling us again, in search of the truth. The truth is tough sometimes. But if we can be able to stand the truth as a human being, if we are able to stand the truth as a being, not as an animal, but as a being, because we have people that see that their life is being directed by the animalistic instinct, not by an higher intellect. Not because they have higher intellect. No, my people will say, "Oh, I'm educated." There's a woman, that was telling me 2 days ago. He said, "All these people, they say they're educated. Look at what they do. Look at the way they act. Look at the way they walk." La 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 la. Then I asked her. Then I told her, I said, "Madam, do you know that in my language, we have what is called educated illiterate?" She said, "What?" I said, "We. They are educated, but actually they are illiterate because they have no understanding of what they are doing." He said, "Let the book, it's not the book that you read, but what you read, can you actually implement it perfectly the way you read it?" Because many of us that were saying we're so educated, we try to do what? We try to cut corners. Make it short, quick. And when you cut corners, you are not doing it. You don't understand what you read. Because you want to tend to cut corners in search of the truth. I give another example before I go into the Torah study. I was asking my people a question yesterday. Said there is a prophet. And God commanded him to go to the mountain. He said, "Go to the mountain and I will be with you there. I will see you there." Right? And the prophet walk. It's the same. I said, the same mountain. The same mountain. What is the name of the prophet? What is the name of that prophet that was on the mountain? My people yesterday couldn't understand. You see, they are searching everywhere why the truth is right under their nose. They think in their mind was like in London, even like in Jupiter. They are searching everywhere what is the rabbi saying. I said, "No, don't you understand? Give me the name of that prophet that was already on the mountain before this prophet is going to that mountain again." They couldn't understand. I said, "Okay." Moshe Rabbeinu said, "Hey, yeah." They start scratching their head. You see, the way the Holy One Blessed be He appeared to Moshe Rabbeinu, the same way God appeared to Eliyahu, the prophet. Remember, Moshe was on the mountain for 40 days. Eliyahu walked for 40 days to the mountain. And actually, the cave that Eliyahu stayed, that cave is actually called Cave of Moshe. The cave of Moshe Rabbeinu. That was where Moshe hid when God spoke to him. And the same incident that what happened when God was speaking to Moshe, the same thing happened when God was talking to Eliyahu the prophet. What I want to say there is this. The Holy One Blessed be He told Eliyahu the prophet, Hanavi, to go to the mountain of Horeb. Horeb and Sinai is the same. It's the same name. Okay, so it's the same mountain. So go to Horeb, I will meet you there. Eliyahu Hanavi walked for 40 days to get to the mountain. And he went to the cave and he was waiting there for God to appear to him. And God came In the fire, there was fire, God was not there. There was thunder, God was not there. There was earthquake, everything, there was God and everything. God was, and then a gentle voice came. And look at the question, eh? Listen to the question. What are you doing here, Elijah? Is it not good I say go to the mountain? So now if you look very stupid, but you say, okay, why are you asking me this question? Why you ask me to go to the mountain? And I walk 40 days and 49 to get to the mountain, and you're asking me, what am I doing here? You commanded me to go and I did. Right? Look at how simple it is. It's a very simple question. Adam, where are you? It's not hard. Very simple question. See, as God speaks, Eliyahu, what are you doing here? Eliyahu don't run, get mad, upset. You did what you do. So just recite his question, what is angry him. He said, Lord, he said, they kill everybody. They destroy everybody. I am the only one of yours that serve you, the true and the living God. God came gently again, told him, who told you that you are alone? I saw everything with my 2 eyes. I know the truth, because that is what his eyes see. For him, that is the truth for him, because he knows that he's the only one that is left. And God said, no, you are not alone. I still have 7,000 men serving me. Oh wow, the jaw drawn out. What is this God saying? 7,000? I didn't see no 7,000, because I am the only one. To him, he is the only one left. For God knows all things, right? In search of the truth. He was searching for the truth. The same idea God told Moshe, I am the Lord, merciful, the most merciful, the most gracious, and the most compassionate. Search the Torah. The truth is there. It's not hard for us. I'm telling you. In search of the truth. If you hear the truth, can you stand? Can we implement the truth in our life? Because Eliyahu didn't understand it. He thought, no, this is fake. I am the only one. But to him, that is true. And he has the reason to say that I am the only one, because everybody is there. All the sons of God, they either go and worship Baal, just like what we read today, or they keep their mouth shut. They are afraid. They are afraid because they shiver and they pee in their pants because of the king. They can't say the truth anymore. In search of the truth. Ever pick up your phone, your cell phone, and feel it is very, very hot, and the battery is drained? Have you ever felt that? It's a question. You pick up your phone and you feel that the phone is extremely hot, and the battery is just gone. You just charge it 100% and the battery is gone. Do your eyes and forehead ever hurt when you are trying to read? Have you ever experienced that? When fasting, when you fast, do you ever feel uncomfortable, listless, and hear your stomach muscle straining? You start hearing your stomach. What's the stomach doing? We'll talk about that later, okay? All these examples, the cell phones, eating up, eyes hurting when trying to read, and stomach muscles straining, they share something in common. So what do they share in common? My people. Cell phones search for a signal, and their carriers, and the search doesn't stop. They try to connect until it finally links up to a strong connection. The phone keeps on trying, it will not stop until when it receives a strong connection, then it stops. During this search, the battery continues to work, burning itself out, trying to make the connection. Once the link up occurs, it cools down. As I approach my mid-age, right? The mid-age status, my nearsightedness become an issue. My wife will tell me, why are you disturbing you? What I hate in my life, I don't want to put on glass. Maybe if I've done that 20 years ago, my eyes have been good. She has warned me, go get a glass. I say, no, I don't want it. And the more I say no, the more the eyes get bad. Because I can't see, I strain my eye and I get headache. I put water to it. No, it doesn't work. Because I was stubborn. I want to read with my two eyes. I don't need any lens. Without the appropriate corrective lenses, our eyes strain to see properly. Our eyes make ever increasing effort to focus. The more we try, the greater the strain is on the eyes. And I get headaches. Say, what is wrong with this man? Why do you like to torture yourself? Why can't you just go to the optician and get a glass? It's simple as that. But you know, as a man is stubborn. We never learn until when it is too late. So don't copy my example. When you have the eye, go to the optician. They will help you. Okay, now I've noticed that as soon as I put on my new reading glasses, everything comes into focus and the strain is immediately relieved. You see, 1 plus 1 is 2. It's not hard. Just go to the optician, they look at you, they correct your eyes, they get your glass, you put it on, voila. It's not hard. Why do you want to do like this and you get headache and you want to kill yourself when it's not your time? Why do you want to destroy your brain when it's not your time? Learn is simple. On the first day, that's the third one, we feel increasingly pang and hunger, right? As our stomachs empty, our bodies search for nutrition from all the sources, pulling from the area where food is normally stored. Our stomach's contents search for food, causing strain and discomfort. And you begin to hear in your stomach. Why? Because the most you are searching for food, they want energy, they want to extract energy. Right? The body begin to search. You know, all the fat that have been stored in the body. You see, God is wonderful, eh? He made the body begin to have reserve. And call it the reserve bank. He said, that's your bank. And then all the fat, you know, that has been stored, the most begins to extract from there, you know, just to nourish your body because you are fasting, right? As soon as we eat, the muscles searching for nutrition relax as we feed ourselves. I say, oh, voila, it's nice. I'm no longer hungry because the muscle begins to do what? To digest the food that you want, that you just ate. The fascinating common denominator is searching. Everything searching. You see, that the common thing among them, they were what? Searching for something. What are they searching for? Feeling of strain and uncertainty when dealing with lack of needed energy or correction. In the case of our eyes, quite often, while enduring such a difficulty, we are troubled and can't accept the fact that once the situation is resolved, everything will again be calm. The battery cools down, the vision is clear, headache due to eye strains are gone, and the hunger pang, that means pulling of the stomach muscle, that hunger subsides because they've now gotten what they want. Right? We only recognize why we went through something only after the cure is revealed. The Parashot is coming. This is just a warm-up. Okay? We only recognize, I repeat again, we only recognize why we went through something only when the cure is revealed. When the cure is revealed to you, that says, oh, I can see why I went through this. Understand? We begin to appreciate why things are unclear only after the issue is resolved. As they say in this idiom, it says, hindsight is 20/20. Insight is 20/20. Those of us that know the idiom understand what that means. Which means you only appreciate things after the end, after the end. Yeah, I didn't know, understanding that. We in this world don't have the ability to see the future. We are capable of grasping only the present situation. Even though things in life may appear bleak and dark now, we believe it is for a reason. We are not capable of grasping that the difficulty are necessary for the future. I told us 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago You might be thinking, Rabbi, what does all this thing that you're saying has to do with Mattot? I'm coming, okay? Come, be patient. 3 weeks ago I said, man is made of what? It's made of carbon. It doesn't look good, right? It's black, it's this and that. It doesn't look nice. But remember, a pressurized carbon becomes a diamond. It becomes special. A man only understands when it's pressure. The beauty of a man comes out when it's under pressure. You see that man is good. And God who created him knows that he's good. Man is good. But his beauty only comes out under immense pressure. And that is nature. That's physics. That's nature. Nature tells us what the spirit also tells us. The same. So let's see. This concept, if you can understand it, if you can comprehend it, my people, this concept straddles both worlds. Going from bad eyesight to seeing and recognizing the benefit of having good glasses and the beauty of vision. Because my wife warned me, I don't listen. I see things double. I see my wife, I say my wife, but actually my wife is here, but I'm talking the ghost. Because I can see her because she's always double. So we need to understand, when you have your glasses are like this, oh yeah! You can actually see the beauty of your wife. Oh, my wife is beautiful, so to say. All right. To recognize, or in recognizing that difficulty in the present can lead to something very good in the future. It's just temporary. We find a similar idea in the opening verse of this week's Torah. The Torah for Parashot Mattot is something that is read always, normally. It's always read from the book of Malachim Aleph, from the First Kings. We normally use First Kings for the Parashot Mattot. But this year, it is not from the First King. We are reading the book of who? The book of Jeremiah, the book of Jeremiah the prophet. And in this beginning of the book of Jeremiah, this is the word that is said. The word of Jeremiah, son of Hikiyahu, one of the priests in Mattot, in the land of Benjamin. The word of Jeremiah, son of Hikiyahu, that is son of Hikiah, one of the priests in Mattot, in the land of Benjamin. The issue now is, you need to ask, why did the Torah say in the land of Benjamin? For most of the prophets just mentioned their name, but this is specific. In the land of Benjamin. Hikiyahu was the Kohen Gadol in the day of Uzziah, the king. And Hikiyahu was the high priest that found the copy of the Torah hidden on the wall in the Beit HaMikdash. And that is described in the book of 2 Kings. And Mattot was a Levite city located about 5 miles from Jerusalem. Only the Levite that lives there. So, Jeremiah is not a Benjamite. Jeremiah is a Levite living in the land of Benjamin. Okay? Understand that. They are not Benjamites. They are Levites. But every tribe has the city of Levi where they live. Now, in the Midrash, let's now try to connect them together. In the Midrash, Yakut Shimoni asks about the significance of mentioning that Jeremiah came from the land of Benjamin. Why is the Torah stating that? The Yakut connect the meaning of Benjamin's birth and the impact of Jeremiah's action. The Yakut Shimoni said that Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 1 relate that Jeremiah's portion was placed in the region of Benjamin. Remember, everybody has a portion. Everyone has a portion. You have a portion, I have my portion. The portion of Jeremiah was in the land of Benjamin. That's where he was raised, born, and that's where he do his service. So what is this connection? the significance of Benjamin's birth was not clear to Yaakov Avinu until he was actually born. Yaakov Avinu did not really know he would give birth to 12 tribes until the birth of Benjamin. So too, all the prophets who prophesied about Jerusalem did not have clarity about their prophecy until Jeremiah came and stood up. He prophesied the word of God. God commands you to do this. Go and tell them. Go and tell them. Repent, for the kingdom of God is at hand. Stop worshiping idols. Come back unto me. Stop worshiping Baal. This Baal cannot save you. Because on the day of your trouble, I will laugh at you. Because your Baal will not save you. Because they are not God, and they cannot be a God. Because they have no idea who is the creator of heaven and earth. For I created everything seen and unseen. I am your Redeemer, your Savior. Say that your idols, that thing that you think that you put in place of God in your life, you think that in the day of your calamity, they will help you? You're wasting your time. It's a pity. They will not help. They can't even help because they are not God. That's the idea. That's what he's saying. They will not help you. I am the only one who can save you. That's what the Torah is saying. And let's see. The analogy from Benjamin to Jeremiah goes as follows. All the days of Benjamin was in his mother's womb. Rahel Imenu, right? All the days that Benjamin was in the womb of his mama. The mama never died. Didn't die. But the day Benjamin came out, the day the mama coupled. You see, understanding that? All the days of Benjamin in the womb for 9 months, the mama carried him for 9 good months. Nothing happens to the mama until the day he has to come out. The day he came out, the mama departed the world. Once Benjamin was born, leaving his mama's womb, Rahel died. As it is said in the book of Parashot, chapter 35, verse 18. And this is what it said. And it came to pass, as Rahel's soul, the Torah said, as Rahel's soul was departing, that she called his name Ben-Oni. As his soul was departing. Right? You see, she can see here. Because the last organ to give up is hearing. Right? In the human body. She can hear the word, the voice of the boy. See? Meow, meow. No, the boy is just born. Right? Okay. You can hear that. But the soul is going already. She can keep up all the energy that she can to voice out what his name will be. Let's see. But his father, Yaakov Avinu, changed the name and called him Benjamin. So too, all the days that Jeremiah was in Jerusalem, the temple stood. All the days that Jeremiah was in the temple was in Jerusalem, the temple did not fall. That is the first temple. But the day Jeremiah departed or was taken slave, that day the temple comes crushing down. There's a purpose. The Torah says Jeremiah from the town of Mattot in Benjamin. Is connecting the life of Benjamin and the life of Jeremiah as compared as two sides of the same coin. Okay? So, Jeremiah chapter 20 verse 7 says this. You enticed me, O Lord, and I was enticed. As soon as he was kicked out of the house was destroyed. In an ironic interpretation, we could say the end justified the means. Yaakov realized the potential of Israel only through the birth of his last child, the birth of Benjamin. The prophet only comes to realize the truth of their prophecy, the truth that they have been searching for, the truth that they spoke when the end prophecy of the destruction of Jerusalem took place at the moment of Jeremiah was exile. So they'll be prophesying, okay, but okay, nothing happened. Just like the day of who? Just like the day of Noah. Repent, come back to God. Get out, you talk garbage. The rain is coming. Have you ever seen rain? Madman. He smoke weed. He doesn't understand. Rain is coming. Rain is coming. Have you ever seen rain? Where do you are this man? Can you just get out of my side? You have fantasies too much. But it's true. He's telling them what the Holy One has commanded him. Go tell them. Warn them. Let them understand. Because when the time will come, you won't come and say, oh, I didn't know. Or I was not warned. You were warned. Right? You were very, very warned. So if you like, you listen. If you like, don't take heed. But if you are wise, you take heed. I say, there's something this man is saying every time. Maybe I should listen. Maybe I should take heed. And just look at what his perspective. Maybe I will find something to save my soul. Nobody listens. But when the rain begins to fall, they run and say, hey, come and save me. But it's too late. For the boat was closed. And it was closed by God himself. You need to understand. It's not hard. The prophecy has been coming down. Jerusalem will be destroyed. The temple will be destroyed. Who told you? You are blaspheming against God. For God himself built this house. Nothing can destroy it. Okay. But God is saying the house will be destroyed. But you are saying, no, it is God that is okay. Continue to do your bad thing and thinking that God will remain with you doing your bad things. Right? That won't happen. God will not see sin. We need to understand that. And that's what they call it the Holy One. Listen. It's holy, it's separate from all its creation. Its reign is above all its creation. And so therefore, he will not look at sin face to face. It disgusts him. So we as a child of God, we as a student of the Torah, we have to understand this. We have to come close unto him. We are searching for the truth. But the truth has been spoken thousands of years ago. But we are still searching, where is it? But it's just right there in our face. Right? It's just right there under our nose. Just right there. It's not far from us. Moshe said that the truth is not far, that you need to go to the end of the world to go and bring it, or go to the end of the sea to bring it. It's just right at your mouth, at your lips. It's just right there. But because we are so blind to the truth, we don't want to see. Let's come close, my people. Seek God. Quite often in life, we can't understand why things or why certain event takes place. We are very lucky enough, and when you are very lucky enough and you earn the merit, we sometimes live long enough to see how events later on bring clarity and good reason to clarify events which had transpired through someone's lifetime. During the last century, we, the people, the Hebrew people, we have lived and experienced this phenomenon many times. When God said, okay, I bring you to the land that flow with milk and honey, how many people still believe that? Many of them, they don't even believe, they don't care. They only want to do what? Party, party, That is it. Hey. That is it. And at the end, we continue to double down on our sin. And God says, I'm fed up with these people. All of you, your carcass, or casket, or carcass, right? We remain here in the wilderness. I mean, their bodies. They will never, yes. And what? Carcass, right? Yes. Their carcass will be buried in the wilderness. They will never enter into the land that he promised. Only their children will enter. But that prophecy came to pass, no? The truth came to pass. The God that promised the land is there. But do you have the faith to enter into the land? The land is there. Do you have the right attitude, the right way, the right set of mind, this right singularity to enter into the land? The blessing that God has blessed you is right there. Do you have the attitude to take it to yourself? Many people, they don't have the right attitude and the right way. I say, I pray, God is not answering. Because your attitude is wrong. The blessing is God, when God promise, God does not take his promise back. His word does not return to him, the Torah said, void. Never. The promise is there. Your problem, it is your sin that is blocking you from that success. You need to understand that. But when you comprehend your way and you come back and return to him, I'm telling you, voila, the blessing is right there. They say, oh God, thank you. Because you rejoice in his salvation. It's always there. So, what are you searching for? What do we search for? We search for the truth. But can we stand when we see the truth? Isaiah teaches that we do not have clear vision and understanding of why and what happens in this world. Whether the issue are about each one of us personally, or about our families, or about those of our family, those people that some of us have family in the land of Israel at the present, or about our community here, or about the world at large. It is only at the time of the Messiah that we will be able to truly see the entire picture and understand why certain things has to happen. In the time of the Messiah, this world that we live in today will become very clear. Not only to the Hebrew people, not only to Israel, but to all other nations as well. I'm telling you, in the time of the Messiah, God said, that the world as laid like a thin layers will be crystal clear. We will see, oh, I understand now why this has to happen in my life for me to reach this world, this place. I don't know most of you, but for me, as most of the time I look back, I said, through my journey, Masei is a journey. My daughter yesterday was talking about journey. Everybody has a journey. My journey is not your journey. Your journey is not my journey. But we have a family journey. All of us have a family journey because the journey of the family, the individual starts from the family. The tree is a central tree. And the tree has what? Different branches. So we are one family, but all of us have different branches, different patterns, different ways, different stuff, different journey. There's a reason why the Torah begins to mention all the places that they stop in. Those are the significant places that things happen in their life. That those stuff that the Torah mentioned, that is something that they're very significant that stick to their mental brain, what happened there. Maybe you can look at the same thing in your life. Say, oh, at this particular time of my life, at this point, this is what happened. You can put that in your brain. It's a journey, my people. Truth is a journey. And on each path, can you remember the mercy? Can you remember the love? Can you remember the compassionate of God in your life? Can you just do that? Or you are just, hey, it is by my power. I did it by myself. Okay. Good luck to you. But for me, I will say, thank you, Lord. Because there are many points in my life that I thought within myself, that is the end. I'm telling you. I gave some example last week. I said, I thought, c'est fini. But I closed my eyes. I just opened only one small tiny one. I said, I'm still breathing. Oh, I thought, I was thinking, See, I'm still on this planet. Wow. You see, you will never even understand. It's invisible hand will just come and lift you up. You will be surprised. And it sticks to my brain, those points. Just like what it is in the Torah. I understand, I look back, say, I can see the reason why he spared my life at that time. To get this, to achieve this. Because he said, the plan I have for you is a plan of good, not of evil, to give you your expected end. You need to understand what the Torah is saying. The plan of God for you, individually, for us as a community, is a good plan. The plan for us as a country that we live in is a good plan. It's not a bad plan. No, it's not an evil plan. It's a good plan. But we have to understand the truth, to walk in the truth, to walk in Him. Because when we walk in Him, that is when we can achieve, the end plan. But if you say, okay, but it's by my power, it's by my strength, I'm the most wise. Good luck to you. Continue. You're the most wise. I have PhD in physics. Continue with your physics. I'm not saying it's bad. But continue your own mental way. The time will come when the seed will be removed from the shell. Right? Then you know who is wise. You or God. Alright? So my people, this is very, very important for us. In the time of the Messiah, everything will be put in its place. Everything will be completely crystal clear. With clarity and certainty, the nations of the world and the Hebrew people will see everything clearly. We will ask everything very clear. At the conclusion of every service, we stand to say Alenu. The final lines of Alenu, by the grace of God, we are going to sing that. The final line of Alenu proclaim this: through the sovereignty of the Almighty, all humanity will call upon your name to turn towards you all the wicked of the earth. They will offer and accept the yoke of your kingship, and that you may reign over them. Then will Adonai be king over all the world. On that day shall Adonai be one, and his name one. On that day. On the day of Messiah. We need to understand that. On the day of Messiah, his name shall be one. The Lord our God, the Lord is one. And his name is one. So for us as a people, for us as a community, we need to understand this fundamental truth. What are you searching for? You want the truth? You will see the truth. Moses said, I want the truth. Can you just show me your face? What does it mean? Show me your path. David Hamelech said the same thing. Show me your path so that I will walk in your path. So when you show me your path and I walk in your path, I can be able to teach others to walk in that path. It is not just me alone, but the other that comes after me. In the book of Jeremiah that we read this afternoon, right? In the Torah, he said, I have chosen you from what? From a choice vine. I have planted you, O Israel, from a choice, the best of the best seed. And what is that seed? The first seed. The best of the best seed is Abraham Avinu. I have planted you, O Israel, from the best seed ever. And now what becomes of you, O Israel? Why do the best seed grow a wide vein? Why? What have I done wrong against you? I have given you everything that you ever wanted. What is things that you need that I didn't provide? That you will go, leave me, your creator, and go and serve the work of your hand. Go and serve stone and wood. What is wrong with you? What is in your head what is the thing that you are looking for that you don't see? But it's sad that today's world is the same thing. But don't think that our forefathers, they are stupid. Many people, they still do the same thing in the present world. So, but I don't serve the stone or the wood, but you serve your money. You serve your shopping. Some people, thousands of people, that instead of to serve God, they serve shopping. They serve their materialistic life. I'm not saying all those things are bad. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying that everything has to be moderate, not too extremism. That's the idea. Let's balance things up. Parashot, Mattot, and Masei. In search of the truth. When we are searching for the truth, we will see the truth. Moses searched for the truth and he saw the truth. And the truth speaks to him. When we search for the truth, we will see the truth. But are we willing to hear what the truth says? For hearing is one thing, understanding, doing it is another thing. Shabbat Shalom.